Africans are killing the game. They are using digital tools to improve and better healthcare for their people, and we love to see it. We are going to start with drones, how drones are being used in African countries like Malawi, Ghana, Rwanda, Nigeria to provide medicine for patients that might be located in the rural areas, in the areas where you can't access it easily, like the infrastructure is not really suitable, or there's seasonal floods, or there's mountains between the city, the healthcare provider, and the patient who is residing in the countryside. You know what they're doing? They're using drones.
We put it in the push-through window and we alert them that it's ready for collection.
The flight operations team usually has limited time to make sure the package is delivered.
Yeah, so once we get the package from the fulfillment operators, we have the loader that loads the package into our drones, and then we also have the launcher. The launcher takes the wing and then is able to ask for clearance before we take off. So that process from package to be committed from the fulfillment warehouse to launching to our customers should take at least, at most 2 minutes. Yeah, because it's all about reliability.
The drone is a fixed-wing drone and very autonomous. You just key in the coordinates where you want your package to be dropped, and that's it.
Spinning motors.
The drone then flies to its delivery site. A remote pilot at each distribution center monitors all the drones while they're flying. The drone descends to about 20 to 35 meters above the ground before dropping a package.
Believe it or not, Ghana has developed one of the world's largest drone delivery networks. I didn't say one of Africa's, I said one of the world's largest. And this is incredible because it's going to help those that are in need of immediate help, instant help. It will give them access. Like, imagine this, in these rural areas, usually it takes days to get to them, for the healthcare providers to get to them and get the data, get the lab results, give them medicine. It will take days. But with these drones, it will take 15 to 45 minutes to get to them and to serve them. Imagine in an emergency case how helpful this is going to be. It's going to be between life and death. And clearly, people are benefiting from this. We love to see this. We love to hear this. Same thing with Rwanda. According to reports, in Rwanda, 75% of the nation's blood supply outside of the capital, Kigali, have been linked to a significant reduction in maternal death from postpartum hemorrhage. This is huge, 75% change. Like, it is making a difference in the people's lives, and that is what matters. And they're integrating digital tools, technology, with what is necessary to help the patients. As I said, the infrastructure in a lot of these African countries is not incredible, if we're going to be honest. So in that case, drones are going to be beneficial because they're just flying, right? They're flying. They don't depend on how well the road is, how well the season is. They're just going to get from point A to point B in time. That is what matters in this kind of case, because the patient needs the drug immediately, right? So they are doing incredible in that way. And I want to shout out all those countries that are doing incredible and investing and allowing the local startups to thrive. Another way digital tools are being used to improve healthcare in Africa is mobile health, also known as mHealth. Mobile phones are the primary gateway to digital health in Africa. And for example, in Kenya, mTiba, a mobile platform that connects patients, clinics, and payers to facilitate affordable healthcare, is allowing users to save and pay for medical treatment using their mobile phones. All you need is your mobile phone. How incredible is this? This is not even a thing, or it's not popular in other parts of the world, but Africans are doing it, and they're doing it well. Another example is Babel. It is found in Rwanda, and it is a digital health service partnering with the government to provide over 1.2 million consultations via text or voice, allowing patients to book appointments and receive prescriptions. Another one is Gero Care in Nigeria. It's a subscription-based service providing home visits and telemedicine. To whom, you might ask? To the elderly, to the most vulnerable of our communities. It is reported that it's serving about 160,000 people across different cities. Last but not least, Vula Mobile. It's an app in South Africa. It connects rural health workers with specialists. So basically, cutting the time, cutting the cost, and making it simpler and easier for those that need to stay in contact, stay in contact. These days, we cannot talk about digital tools and not mention AI, which is artificial intelligence. It's being used in all industries, and Africans are using it even in healthcare. They are using it for diagnosis and logistics. AI is being trained on local data to detect diseases in areas with limited specialists. Like in Zambia and Nigeria, AI is used to analyze medical images for tuberculosis and diabetic retinopathy. And in some African countries, AI is being used to analyze the cries of a baby to determine what the problem is. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's being used. And also to detect, like, look into your eyes and see if there's any problem, instead of those patients traveling all the way to the city to find the doctor that specializes in their case. At the very least, they get the bare minimum of what it could be, should they be concerned, and all the data that they might need will be given to them. Although it might not be detailed and you'll still need to see a specialist, it's a great place to start, right? Lastly, let's talk about digital health fintech. In countries like Tanzania, there's a thing called Jami, which is a mobile-based low-cost health insurance for the informal sector. And this is going to be helpful for those that just have a mobile and maybe they don't have a lot of funds, a lot of money, and they don't want to spend money using transportation, going to those doctors and pay for consultation fee and all that. So it's going to cut out-of-pocket cost by just connecting you directly. Anyways, fam, what are your thoughts on this incredible digital tools that Africans are using to better the lives of Africans? Do you see how futuristic our people can be and also adaptable to new circumstances and situations? I believe that we need to fund and support our own local startups that are trying to make a change, that are seeing into the future and wanting to help their own people. Love to see it. Let's continue hyping them up and having a conversation, because we also need to see those that are trying and attempting and wanting to help and are doing their best. I'm Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.